Hey, good. How are you? Thanks for your email. I got it. You're in LA, right?
Yes, correct.
Excellent. And you drive an UberX?
No, I just do it now. I'm in Uber SUV.
Oh, you're an Uber SUV. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. That's the category that I'm in.
You're in LA too?
Sorry, say that again?
Are you in LA too?
I'm in Los Angeles and I drive SUV and luxury and black. I have two cars I drive myself, and then I have another 17 vehicles that I lease out to SUV drivers.
That's nice. The one I got like a few weeks back, I leased it. But I don't know, they talked to me from the past 3-4 weeks just to get get in this kind of thing. I mean, I think people make a lot of money. They show on their phones and this and that. But
Yeah.
I don't know what seems to be the problem. I mean, sometimes I put online, sometimes I not at all.
Well, are you driving SUV and black or just SUV?
This SUV.
And what car do you drive?
I have a GMC Suburban.
Okay, so you want them to add you to black as well. You want to go down to the office and you want to drive black and...
I do the black cars as well. But I mean, the airport, the main trouble I'm having is the LAX. You know, the timer's off. Like today I went to LAX. I waited about like 2 hours. And my turn was about to come. It said like, you're next. But they just put me offline saying that I've been waiting too long.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, and this has been happening quite frequently. Like sometimes my timer will get stuck. It goes say 10 minutes left, and then it jumps me back for 20 minutes.
Yeah, I don't do...
Something like this, or it's just me?
No, I've heard that quite often, but I don't do the airport pickups anymore. It just takes too much time, and I'm losing out too much money. Like on a day like this, it's a Saturday afternoon, and the people are done out in Malibu. So where you really want to be is like Nobu right now, or you want to be out at the beaches and drive the people all the way back in. That's where you'll probably get the best. If you had to look at the passenger app right now, you'd probably see the biggest surges out in Malibu right now in that area, right? And I mean, it's really about working smart. I would just say, in LA, know when all the events in Staples Center take place, the Forum, the Greek Theater, the Amphitheater, the Hollywood Bowl, the Rose Bowl. You have to really know those calendars for SUV, right? And when you know what time these events end, you just roll in and you really capitalize. I mean, one trip is the equivalent of 3 other regular trips, because you are guaranteed to hit surge. Like usually they come out at 10 or 10:30 at night in LA with SUV. So, being in the right place at the right time with SUV is crucial. The other thing is I hand out a lot of business cards, and then I promote the long trips. If you need trips to LAX, if you need trips to Orange County, to Disneyland, call me. So I'm available, and I give them a better rate, so that means they order it through Uber. I ask for 2 or 3 hours advance notice. They order it through Uber. I then get there in time, pick them up. They put the request through. Because I'm there, I accept the request, so Uber is getting the money. And then usually, if these are long trips, I give them an incentive. I might give them 10 to 20% back. So if it's a...
It's just the quality of different stages and what the events are going down, and just to wait over there.
Sorry, say that again?
I mean, it's the events happening in the city, and the high-end places.
Yeah, high-end places and events. I mean, that's where you got to be with the SUV, and you also got to promote. Sorry, my one phone just fell down. But you also got to promote the trips through your business card, and then pick them up and do long trips. I mean, I have probably like about 45, 50 repeat clients, and I have cash on me, so I give them a better incentive. So if it's $120 trip, I'll give them $20 back. You know what I mean? And they just making.
It's sports weekend, so I've been able to
Yeah, I mean, I make a lot of money in SUV. I'm not complaining, but I mean, I really figured out how to make the money, and that's how I train the people. If you just hop into an SUV and you're only in one class, I mean, you got to be in black and SUV, you're going to get a little bit frustrated, right? Especially out at LAX, because LAX, you wait a long time. I don't know what your average wait time is, but in that time, I've done 2 other trips. You know what I mean? So, hotspots for SUV are Beverly Hills, Bel Air, Pacific Palisades, Brentwood, Santa Monica, sports events, calendars. I mean, you know, sports event concerts, Westlake Village, Thousand Oaks, Calabasas, Malibu. Yeah, I mean, if you're in Beverly Hills, you want to be around the Wilshire Hotel, or you want to be around the Hilton or the Peninsula Hotel. You can look at your driver app and see where the other guys are sitting, so you don't have to be like directly on top of them, you know, because I always run the 2 apps. So if I'm in Beverly Hills, I want to see where they are, but you know, you could be on Canaan Drive, where the restaurants, you know, there's Maestro's, there's the Montage. I mean, those are places where you get in an SUV, especially Friday night, Saturday night. You know. Say that again.
How many hours do you think should a driver put in to make decent money?
You know, I'm putting in. I mean, I work a little different. I mean, on the big days like Emmys and Oscars and Grammys, because I've promoted those days, I'm always fully booked out for 10, 12 hours. So I'll make big money on those days. You know, I'll drive New Year's Eve. I'll go out to Coachella, to the concerts with my SUV. I'll work 3 days and make close on to $4,000 in 3 days. You know, that's how I work it. But I mean, you know, I don't think I'm like the poster child for how many hours you should drive, because I drive way less, but I know that I work smarter and I make way more money in less hours. So with me, it's maybe 4 hours max per day, you know. Yeah, no, I don't work much. I just really work my clients, work the events, and you know, and in the right places. Really, I really know where the most expensive neighborhoods are. So, you know, I don't kill myself working excessive hours. But you know, some of my other drivers, they do 10 to 8 hours a day. You know, they're doing 60 hours a week and they're making $2,500. I make the $2,500 in way less hours, but that's just my formula. You know, it's just to have to know the city.
Everyone works differently.
Yes.
And okay, so you need cars as well, right?
Sorry?
You need cars as well? Like you said, you have more cars?
Do I do what?
No, I was saying you lease cars to other drivers as well.
Yes, I lease out, but now Uber is saturated in LA, so they won't allow more SUVs in, and Orange County just recently closed as well. So you're lucky to get in. When did you get in? How long ago?
4 weeks.
Oh, you're lucky. So what did you have to present? Your commercial license? What else did they ask you for?
How it happened was the company managed me as a driver.
Okay.
The car.
Okay.
So
Oh.
they took care of all the paperwork and everything, and now I'm driving.
And what are they charging you for that vehicle per week?
Yes, per week.
And what are they charging you?
They're charging $600.
Okay, yeah, that's a good price. I charge $500.
Okay.
You know, but usually, I mean, I've seen cars from $500 to $1,000. There's some people that are leasing them out, Escalades at $1,000 a week.
Yeah, depends what car it is, true.
Yeah, but you know, $1,000 puts you under a lot of pressure, because you got to get that money in first, you know.
To be honest, even 600 is putting me under a lot of pressure.
It is. But I can assure you, I mean, you buy me a lunch sometime, and I'll show you when, how, where. You know, if you want to meet up sometime.
Because, you know, to be honest, how it is, I mean, I see a lot of SUVs and luxury and black and here and there, people showing the coats they're making, and I haven't been able to, so it means I'm the one doing something wrong.
You know, I don't think you're like doing something wrong, but if you look at your Monday to Monday entertainment and sports calendar, in summer there's something going on every single night. You know what I mean? Tonight, big events at Hollywood Bowl. You know, tonight you'd want to just hop on their website and see what time the concert comes out. Probably 10:30. I'm not working tonight, but that's where I would be. You know what I mean? And I would be right now. I would be down on Malibu Beach and by Nobu. I'd catch a trip probably into the west side, and then I would get myself ready for 1 or 2 trips in Santa Monica, and then I would switch off and head out to the Hollywood Bowl. I mean, that's how I would plan my Saturday night. And after Hollywood Bowl, a drop off, I would probably head back in down to Sunset or to the clubs and get another surge, because it's usually a group of people that are taking a car after the clubs all the way out to some of the neighborhoods. So, you know, that's
Thank you very much, and people meet.
Yeah, stay in touch, and you know, if you're ever around somewhere and you have time to meet, well, we can gladly chat. Okay.
Sure. Thank you very much.
Cool. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Cheers.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.
So I was under the impression from the email that the guy was an UberX driver in LA. I found out he's an Uber SUV driver, so he's actually my competition, but that's cool. I mean, I have no problem helping the competition out. You know, I don't want this guy to get discouraged in SUV, but SUV it's its own beast, ladies and gentlemen. You know, a lot of costs involved with SUV, and anyone that has one SUV and has these big payments, commitments, and you buy that vehicle, whether it's a Suburban or an Escalade, I would seriously set up an LLC as a limo service, and I would drive for Lyft Premier, and I would drive for Uber SUV and Uber Black, and I would market like crazy, like I do. Okay. Today I wasn't shy. I just gave Jamie Foxx a business card today. So you network yourself and incentivize these people to take you, and really SUV, you pay attention to the little things. You know, I ask them whether they want a specific newspaper or coffee each time they get picked up. And so good questions by Mohammed. I hope I helped him a little bit. He seemed a little bit discouraged in there, and he was under a lot of pressure to produce $600. He's leasing this car at $600 per week. $2,500 per month. Okay, it's a lot of money, right? That car would have a monthly payment of maybe $700, paying $2,500. But they're taking care of the insurance, they're taking care of all the registration papers, the TCP, the licensing, the commercial licensing, and he's got to put in his trips to get that 600 in first to satisfy his lease, and then make money on top of it. So yeah, a lot of pressure. Exactly. So hence, being under that pressure, you reach out and you start asking others. So I'm glad he called me, and I hope I could give him some input. You know, I would be willing to sit down with a guy and have lunch in LA, and if he needs more input. But be aware, if you're signing up for an SUV and you're getting into that class, there's a lot of additional costs. There's also a lot of additional money to be made. You just have to really, really apply more marketing and get more repeat business and really market those big days. You know, LA, I can say it's Oscars, Emmys, Grammys, you know, things like that. So ladies and gentlemen, Mohammed, thank you for the call. Hopefully you learned a little bit about that. That was LA SUV and a good phone call by Mohammed. Mohammed, drive safe. Good talking to you, brother.